Welcome to another Tony Two-Tip video. All right, today we're going to be talking about reverse wrap cordage. Now, cordage is one of the most important things. There are top 5 C, right? So C for cordage, right? Combustion, cover, container, and combustion. I think I already did combustion. Anyways, cordage, here's the deal. Sometimes you don't have it on you. If you don't have it on you, you got to make it. That's why it's important to bring it with you. So if you don't know how to bring it with you, and you forgot, you got high, left the house, and you forgot your stuff at home, it's going to have to do. All right. So here's the deal. Um, what you're going to want to find, you're just going to want to go find just some green tall grass, right? Or whatever you can find that's going to be. I mean, like I've used vines. I've opened up vines, smashed them down so that they actually get the fibers and pull those out. And I can definitely make some really strong cordage with that. I'm just going to give you an overview of how this works. Get rid of some of the old dead grass. Don't need any of that in here because dead grass isn't going to work for this project today. Now, this isn't going to be enough to tow your car with or hang up your pack with, but you'll get the idea, and that's what the important part is. So here we are. We're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blades of grass, right? Let's make sure we get it all here. So from here, pull this in here. All right. So we're going to start and we're going to do a twist, right? And we're going to twist, hold it and twist. And what I'm looking for, and you'll see it in just a second, as I twist, it is going to make this. That is where we start. Okay. So now, pinch that. That's your first beginning part. Pick a side. I prefer the right side. You can do whatever you want, but if you started twisting, you know, you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. So you're going to grab this piece and then you're going to start twisting, right? And you're going to twist it until it's nice and taut. And watch this. I'm going to grab it with this right here. And all I'm doing is twisting it this way, pinching it and grabbing it. Now I got this little bundle right here. This hasn't been twisted yet. And I'm going to twist. And I'm going to twist. And I'm going to twist. And then I'm going to grab this bundle here with this finger. And I'm going to twist it back towards me. Moving my pinch grip down this way. Repeat this process. So you want to get a good twist on it because that's where the strength comes from. Remember, I'm grabbing it like this. You see where my fingers are? I'm grabbing it like this and I'm just folding it over on itself. And I'm going to get to the next bundle. And I'm going to continue to do that. Now, once I get a few of these wraps in, this will hold its own shape. I don't even have to hold this part. I don't have to. I'm twisting it up. And boom. Now, this can go pretty quick. The more you do it, the more better you get at it. That's anything in life for the most part, man. A little practice gets this stuff done. And, you know, you can make about a foot in about 10 minutes. So just know, don't mess up. Don't forget your cordage, man. Don't get high. You're like, oh, yeah, I got a pack. No. Check your crap before you leave. Because I know, I understand. I've gotten high before and forgotten half of my crap. So, but the important stuff, the 5 C's, right? The 5 C's, container, you can't make that out in the woods very easily. You can, but it's not. You want to be able to boil water. So we want like a stainless steel container. You need something to boil water in, right? So that's one of the C's. By the way, I'm still wrapping this thing up, by the way. Sorry, I put it out of frame. And cordage being one of them. You can recreate it in the wild if you have to, but it's not the easiest thing to do. And it takes time. So sometimes you don't have that type of time, man. You got to get that ridge line up. That storm is coming. Man, the horizon's looking pretty wicked. It's looking like we might need to kick some shelter. And if you don't have a ridge line, this is going to take you hours. I mean hours. You're going to be soaking wet. You're going to be in the woods, out there, messing around, get caught without having anything to cover. And by the way, the other C, cover, right? So bring a tarp with you. Something, an emergency tarp, right? Look how much we got done so far. Look at that. See how it holds its shape? Now we're going to get to a spot here in a second where I'm going to need to add some more grass. And that's the part I want to show you. But I got to get there first. So I picked some pretty tall grass. So it might take me a quick second. But in the meantime, combustion's the next thing, man. And listen, there's no law that says you can't bring 2 lighters, a ferrocerium rod, some mini inferno, some Vaseline and cotton balls. I mean, that's all towards combustion, man. You got to have multiple ways to start it. And let me tell you, nothing sucks worse than being out in the woods trying to work with some wet stuff and you didn't bring enough with you to get that fire sustained. And if you're going to try to attempt to do a bow drill off the landscape, I'll tell you right now, as somebody who's getting pretty proficient with doing it, um, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get the material that you need. So it's the properties of the wood that you're looking for. So now we're getting close. So let's go ahead and splice in some more pieces. All right. So here we go. Right. So here's what we've got. This is what I got so far. Can you see that? There we go. And now I'm going to add some more to this. So I find the center. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it right in here. And I'm going to add it to it. And I'm just adding it to it. It's going to get a little thicker right here. At this particular junction, it's going to get thicker. And you got to be, listen, you got to be crafty, man. You got to be crafty. You got to understand what you're working with here is natural materials. This isn't pretty little fibers, man. You know, this is grass. Now that's good, you know, sawgrass, which is pretty cool. But, you know, you're going to be able to make some cordage and you're going to be able to hang your pat from the fire and you're going to be able to hang your ridge line. It's going to take you a good portion of the day to get it done. But like I said, man, we've been here for what, like about 7 minutes now. And I've already got half a foot better, right? So as I'm continuing to do my twists, I'm flipping it, grabbing the next bunch, twisting it good. You got, man, listen, twist it up good. And if your material is marginal and it starts to break on you, you got to find some other material. It's just crappy stuff and you got to go find something good. So your hand will cramp up like mine is right now. Woo. Anyways, so far so good. But you see how it got thicker right there where I added it? It's thinner here and it's thicker right here. That is the nature of the beast. That's what's going to happen here. All right, so let me get a few more twists in. Now, one thing you can do is now that you have one of these, let's say you got about 6 foot of this, but you need something stronger. All right, this would be enough to hold a ridge line up. This would be reasonably enough. But you can take 2 of these and do the reverse wrap twist and then make a big stronger one. And then you can continue to do that until you have something strong enough to tow your truck out of the woods. And yes, you can do it with grass. You can do it with grass. I know it sounds weird, man, but it's fiber, dude. Hemp rope has been used by the United States Navy for hundreds of years. And that's nothing but grass. I know. I smoked it. Maybe not the hemp. I smoked a better version of it. Actually don't smoke much anymore. I kind of set that down for a little bit. Not saying that I won't later in life, but for right now, it just clogs my mind up. So, hey, man, but look, I understand potheads, and I know you forget crap. That's why you got to have some skills. So here's the skill. Here we are in less than 10 minutes, and I got a foot. I got 8 minutes and 59 seconds on 9 minutes here, and I've been gabbing for the first 30 seconds of the video before I even started messing with this. So look what we got done in the entire time that we're here. Now, I can go ahead and add another batch, right? So here it is, right? Here's another batch. Find the center point, right? And then just add it right to the center, right? Find one of your tails that's from the rope, right? And start to twist it in, and you're twisting it in to the new batch. Make sure you get a good tight twist on these. Man, it does make your hand cramp up. It's no joke. Anyways, but you get the idea. So look, we're coming up on 10 minutes here. I don't want to make this too daggone long. You don't have to go too far. Sometimes you just got to go in your own backyard and you just got to get your dirt on. If you like what you've seen here today, make sure you press like, subscribe, and leave a comment. All of that helps the algorithm. But go out there, get your dirt on. Go on now. Now get.